What's good, guys? It's Watch here, and welcome. Finally, I sit down and I have time to make this. Welcome to the 800 subscriber Q&A. So you guys ask me questions on Twitter and on YouTube, and I'm trying to answer some of them. Not every, because these are a lot of questions. So here we go. So first question comes from Robin, aka Stroked. Do you see a future in Halo? Well, it really does depend, kind of. If like 343 decides to take a step like back to the classic roots, like kind of like implement that into Halo 6, it will be like a pretty good mix. They can like leave thrusters, I don't mind that. Leave that, like, don't take in the what's it called, the smart scope, everything, sprint, Spartan charge, ground pound. We don't need those things, actually. Fat Bass, aka QnA, asks, what is your biggest takeaway from doing YouTube and almost having 1K? Well, probably the biggest takeaway is learning all of these programs such as Photoshop, Premiere, you know, all these editing kind of things. I really see, or I can really see how much I've improved over the last months and over the last year, pretty much. Like, my editing had like skyrocketed compared to the old editing that I did in like old videos, because that editing was pretty trash. Bryn asks, if you got us all together to make one video, what video would that be? Well, probably some kind of community funtage. I don't know. Would be cool to have like all live moments from pretty much every creator possible, or any person who happens to live record or just record some funny moments. So have like a community funtage edited by me. That would be awesome, kind of. Das FPS asks, who inspires you on YouTube? Well, if you know me well, and if you know my videos well, especially the older ones, you can see there are a lot of similarities to this special creator that is pretty well known in the Halo community. So I got heavily inspired starting videos by Trank and Hombom. These two guys are like the main reason I started doing this, and it's pretty amazing. Legundo asks, which of your creations are you most proud of? I think that is pretty easy to answer. I'm probably sticking with the Explorers of Halo series. I've done 2 parts so far, and another big funtage which is called Remembrance. It's not really like an Explorers of Halo video. It's not called Explorers of Halo, but it unofficially is one. Alright, I'm probably gonna do this last question on Twitter, coming from JTD. M3 when? Oh, you already announced that, so real question. Now, the real question. How do you stay motivated to keep pumping out content in this Halo YouTube landscape where videos struggle to reach 200 views? As you can see, currently I haven't been uploading as much as I should, because of lack of time, mostly. Like, I'm just sitting at home doing other stuff that is not YouTube related, or just gaming, and then I'm too tired, which is kind of... it's not that good, but I'm trying to get back into it, so stay hyped for that. And I don't really like care about views that much. I mean, I'm happy when a video reaches like 3 digits. That's completely okay. I like that. But yeah, I just do this for fun. Like, as I said, I do this for fun, and it doesn't really matter for me how many views a video gets. I mean, both Explorers of Halo videos have reached over 1K views, which is incredible. Like, that is mind-blowing, but still, I don't really mind views at all, so I just do it. Eduardo, I hope that is your real name because it says so on Twitter. Hey, watch, I've been loving your content recently. Thanks! As for my Q&A, what is your favorite and least favorite part about Halo 5 in general? That is actually a good question. What I really dislike about Halo 5, well, this is kind of weird to say, but I really dislike all the Spartan abilities, like, especially ground pound and Spartan charging. Like, Spartan charging is completely useless. I hate it. As for ground pounding, you can actually get some neat, like, exploits going on, like ground pound, lift manipulation, grenading, and getting out of maps, like all the hidden reach stuff. I love that. But gameplay wise, And now what I like about Halo 5 is, well, probably the Magnum. I love the Magnum. It's cool, it's useful, and I absolutely shred sometimes with the proximity tips and tricks I used. Oh, and by the way, I missed out the automatic weapons that I absolutely hate, especially the AR. Oh my god. Guilherme Silva asks, I hope I pronounced that right even though with that accent. Hey Watchy, I've always noticed your accent, and I got curious about where you are from and how you learned to speak English. So here's a question. What country do you live in, and how do you manage to get to this English level? Was it subtitle movies or something? It was movies, but it was rather video games, and I spent my childhood playing video games, and most of the video games were not in German, and I couldn't really read at that time, which is kind of funny, because when I started reading, I always saw these English words, and especially the word the. I don't know, I always, and we had this pillow that was like printed off with some superhero comic stuff, I don't know, and there was this one line I can remember, and it says, come to the. And the way I pronounce it, I always said, come tote. Yeah, that's how I started speaking English, boys. And then of course talking to other people who were from England, US, Netherlands, and we communicated in English, and that's how I got there, pretty much. Proximity asks, can I show up in Germany and sleep on your floor? I mean, it's cold, but you can sleep in my bed. And the last question, Knatar. Why not announce Discord server and I set up a Q&A? That's actually a good idea. If you have more questions for me, I have a Discord server. Link is down in the description. If you want to join. You can talk to me there directly. Ask me anything. Anything. And yeah, that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this little Q&A video. Thanks again for 800 subs. We're currently at 810 something. So road to 1K. We're still going there. And I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget, DMT up and watch it.